channel, Maria Khan, Connect to UG. It has been a while, guys. I also missed you so much. I was somehow busy and I was somehow sick. Thank you for praying for me. The devil is a liar. We can't leave these Jezebels, you know what, to conquer us. Thank you guys for always subscribing and for always liking my YouTube channel. Guys, you excuse me because I'm not feeling so well in the throats, but we have to take on this. You know what, guys? I really missed you, my fans. So, guys, just come back for sure. I really, really miss you so much. I've been missing you, but I had nothing to do. I'm back, no ceasing fire. As you know, Team I Am Mara, Team Commando, Team Travel Commando. You know where he is. Our dear brother is in Argentina and is doing well with our Mama Rocio. They are really doing well. So, guys, allow me to say, I'm sorry for those of you who are sick. May you be healed in Jesus' name. And for those of you who are alive, guys, continue looking after yourself. Continue practicing, doing whatever you do to make you feel better or be better. Yes, guys, guess what? Since you know that countries get birthdays as we human beings, now someone is there asking which birthdays. Yeah, Uganda is whenever we reach in October, we just be in the month of our birthday, of our motherland, the month that it was born in. Now you're going to say, hey, how can someone really give birth to a country? No, that's the day, or that's the time when we're going to get our independence. So I would love to salute you, all Ugandans and well-wishers of Ugandans. Guys, thank you for reaching this 62-year-old. Because it's not an easy, it has not been so easy. People have died, people are no longer existing. But when you're alive, thank God. So our birthday or our independence is always on the 9th of October. So guys, I think I'm not so early and I'm not so late to wish you a happy Independence Day and big up to all independent October babies. For sure, you're really blessed to be born with a country which is called a pearl of Africa. You know what it means to be called pearl. So it's something which is being treasured so much, guys. So October babies, I have my friends, I have my relatives. I really salute you and I'm wishing you a happy birthday in advance. And Uganda, happy birthday in advance too. Because for us, we are believers, we're gonna reach there. Yeah, because it's gonna be today is 7th, right? So on the 9th of October this week, we're gonna be celebrating our birthday, our Ugandan birthday. Yeah, we are going to reach 62 years old. Can you imagine? To go into, by the way, guys, they always ask, hello Tanya, it has been a long time. Hey Tanya Babs, how you doing? Yeah, it has been asked here in Uganda to those of children who are still in school, when did Uganda get her independence? And some people can ask, why is it called her? It's called the reason why Uganda is called a she or a her, as it is said. It's our motherland. It's our motherland. Uganda is our motherland. That's why whenever we are saying, we say we are celebrating our motherland. We've reached 63 years old. So Uganda is our motherland. We love it so much, guys, and we are so proud to be Ugandans. Though some people don't want to hear that whenever we say that we want other countries to, they really feel bad, but we have nothing to do for them still. Yeah, as usual, I call myself an American girl, no seizing fire. We have to move on. Guys. I am Team Positive Vibe as usual. You know me. Fire Thunder, Iron Lady, a woman of valor. In 1962, I was still telling you that they usually ask this question in schools. Guys, I'm sorry to take you back to our history, but I told you I love my country and I have to give you a small history on our country because this week we're gonna have our Independence Day. That's when we are independent. That's when the whites gave in the power to we, the Africans, and so I have to be proud and have to, session that I'm back in time, back in action, Yeah. So Uganda was born in 1962. That's when we got our independence. So, guys, that is a by the way. Yes, guys, today, our ginger for today, the carbon. I'm back in the house, back in time. Yeah, it's never too late. Whenever we find you guys, that's where we start from. Yeah, because things never end, you know. So today, our title suggests is breaking news. Fire on the mountain. Which fire is on the mountain? Can you imagine? My small demon went ahead and called my girl, my empress, my Dee Mwango, a stripper. Can you imagine? To call your fellow woman a stripper. Carrot, by the way, guys, before I begin off with this fellow lady of mine, my demon. Excuse me. Carrot, you are forgetting what you used to also sell your body. Everyone knows that. We have that evidence. You always want the carbon and the receipts. Now, oh, Carrot, for you just wanted to come and enjoy that word because you always say that you know English, you know words. How can you wake up really in the morning and you call someone his daughter a stripper? And let me tell you, a stripper is someone who dances naked or half naked, wearing these g-strings, these sneakers in the clubs or on the streets. In fact, they even sell themselves. They are sluts. Really? No wonder you were Jezebel. For sure, you're real Satan. You're forgetting your things that you do. Guys, let me ask you something. You also the video of Dee Mwango when she was dancing Jamaican music. And you all know how these guys really put on. And whenever this girl is in Jamaica, by the way, Dee Mwango even said it, that whenever she's in Jamaica, she feels good, she feels home. She feels she's at home. But you find this fellow woman who doesn't even travel to say that why is it that Dee Mwango, whenever you go to Jamaica, that's when you put off your clothes and start, you know, dancing half naked. Can you imagine you went ahead and called Dee Mwango a slut? I hear slut. Let me ask you a question. They say sometimes that if someone is there who practices something, that somebody doesn't want to be called that same thing. Now, for you, Carol, you know your bad characters, you know your bad manners of seducing men, of doing weird things that they have been speaking about you on the social media, on the YouTube channel studio or streets. You've been knowing all that. Now, since they have been telling you and they have been speaking the truth because they are not lying, you had to come and again get someone to be blamed with. You get a point. Since you never wanted to be blamed alone, now you saw girl Dee Mwango seriously enjoying her life, seriously enjoying her money in Jamaica, dancing, and you say that she's a stripper. Really? That means you got together to do that job. And Dee Mwango, you even talked about Congrats Mom, that Congrats Mom sits there in her house. She starts praying for her daughter, Dee Mwango, to bring the dollars at home. And what she does in Jamaica is to go on selling herself. Can you imagine? But what's wrong with you with Dee Mwango? Team negative vibers. What is really disturbing? Now you wake up tomorrow morning and you look at my funny Carrot with your demons that are disturbing you really. For money by herself. She's not like your mom who sits there to wait for you, Carrot. You know? Leave this woman alone. Let me ask you a question. You know what, Carrot? You call Dee Mwango a stripper. Do you know that, Carrot, you are a witch, you're a real witch? It seems you are these night dancers. Well, it seems you like the thing naked, eh? For sure, you can't come out and say that even Dee Mwango's mom is there praying for her girl who is doing really? For you, what we are doing in Saudi Arabia and Dubai? I think people don't know. People know you. Carrot, people know you. Even if you pretend, even if you hide, we shall pull out your carbon as you do. That Carrot, that Dee Mwango is not pretty. That's why she removes her clothes and she puts on half naked. Guys, to be sincere, I know someone there is going to laugh at this. To be sincere, for sure, if you are to compare Carrot, this small demon of mine, Carrot, with Dee Mwango's prettiness, or the body, if we are to display their bodies, for sure. Start imagination. Start uh, assuming. Huh? Start assuming how Carrot looks like when she's naked and Dee Mwango for sure. And you get the guts of seeing Dee Mwango abusing people that they are not even pretty. That's why they remove their what? Their clothes. Can you imagine? Such a big woman to say such a stupid thing. For sure, I'm so disappointed, you, my Carrot. Whenever I'm seeing that you're coming to your normal senses, you again go back. Whenever I pray for you to change, you again. Now what can I do for you, Carrot, this time? Hmm? What can I do for you, my small demon? She even went ahead and said that Nyabohanzi villagers, people in Nyabohanzi don't want even to watch who? To watch Dee Mwango. They watch her in silent because of that video. What's wrong with that video? Guys, go there and check the video and tell me what really happened. Since this woman behaves like a little kid, I even laughed. She said, she even doesn't know how to dance Jamaican dance. Why don't you go and teach her who knows? And you are there hiding that you're not a stripper. Yet you are the stripper yourself. I'm saying this because I told you, whenever you call somebody something, we shall also call you back that something. And you see how beautiful it is, all sweet it sounds on you also. How dare you? And which research did you do? Why didn't you bring the carbon that the villagers are there? They don't want to watch Dee Mwango, but they are watching Dee Mwango in silent, slowly by slowly, because Dee Mwango has really ashamed the villagers. Who told you that? Who told you that is ashaming the villagers? You even said that whenever Dee Mwango goes in Jamaica, you don't know what is wrong with Jamaica. This girl runs crazy. She undresses herself. She does what? For sure. Don't tell me that even if Dee Mwango goes for swimming, for you again, you start accusing her that she's moving naked. Don't tell me that you think that they swim when they are putting on clothes. No. My dear Carrot, they don't swim when they are putting on clothes. That's why they are swimming suits, or swimming costumes, or swimming clothes, or swimming attires, you know, that they put there so that you don't go in water with with your normal clothes that you put on. I told you I shall teach you these things because there is how you take these things to be. We are going to teach you. If you don't want to learn, you learn kindly by force. Because it's like you're running crazy. Carrot, how many times have I called you? My small demon parrot. If you don't change, you change. For us, we are going to ginger you. We are going to show you the level. We are going to show you you're supposed to, to stop. We are going to teach you how to behave in this society if your parents never taught you how to behave. At the end of the day, you blame people's children who were brought up very well, the Dee Mwangos. Now you are hating them. Dee Mwango, chew your money. Let the sky be the limit and let Carrot die locally. I'm telling you, if you know Carrot, I know now you're going to watch this video while scratching your ears and the nose. Name it. How dare you come out and say that Dee Mwango is not pretty? Who told you that you're pretty, by the way? What deceived you, Carrot? Carrot, what deceived you? Don't tell me that this guy is who used to corner with you. The Danos who deceived you. First, go and check yourself in the mirror before abusing someone's beauty. I'm telling you. You go in the mirror, sit, start checking yourself before coming to mention something, which is nagging. She even went ahead. Can you imagine? And she said that, Dee Mwango, you have the audacity and authority, you know what, to insult people. Hey, which people did she insult? That's why I've told you. Hey, Carrot, you know, guys, you don't know how the thing go. We shall teach you how the thing go. And kindly by force. You are the people who wake up tomorrow morning and you start abusing people on your YouTube channels. Eh? And if we turn against you and we tell you, you start saying, well, you know, these people, they call themselves positive vibers, they don't abuse, but they are abused, and that is the Carrot herself. She doesn't have even, she doesn't get ashamed. Can you imagine? Of coming and start crying for people that she was abused. Then she's the first person to abuse. Me, I told you. Bomba to bomba. We shall ginger you. You seize fire, we seize fire. That we can be equal. Me, I told you, I want us to all know. I want us all to be equal. You said that you talked about carrot. There is a word that you also said, that stop shouting. That you told Dee Mwango to stop shouting. That Dee Mwango should stop shouting to people, and these are the people who are really putting her up. These are the people who like her videos, and these are the supporters. Who deceived you? Let me ask you a question. You're forgetting your techniques that you use on your YouTube channel studios, when people in their studios are trying to give out important issues and you enter into their matters. What is the work of modulators? If at all you useless demons, you're there doing your other stuffs, entering into people's conversation. That is the work of a modulator. I told you I will teach you. How many people have they blocked? If Dee Mwango wakes up tomorrow and shouts, shame on you, doesn't mean us. Because you thought that, you said that, don't you say you want us to hate Dee Mwango? We shall not hate her. The more you tell us to hate her, the more we are going to love her, my dear sister. My dear Demon Carrot, I'm back for you. In full swing and in full time. I'm not going to give you a chance of insulting Dee Mwango, no. Of insulting Am Qarol, no. Mama Rocio, no. Any positive vibe or vlogger, no. You with your team, you know, you're having your fake people that you sit with in your corners, and you start abusing people, you start insulting people. Shame on you. Dee Mwango never mentioned us. She was shouting at you haters. So if you're trying to deceive people that she was shouting at us, no. Guys, you know how this woman can forge things, eh? You know, she has a lot of words. When Carrot convinces you tomorrow, you don't eat, I'm telling you. Hey, if this woman comes out and tells you that don't pass there, you will not. You will not. Even you, let me ask you, Carrot, a question. Who gave you the audacity and the authority to tell us to stop supporting Dee Mwango? Is it your airtime that we are using? Is it your data that we are using? Is it your Wi-Fi? Do we use your Wi-Fi? Or do we use your laptops to put on our screens to watch them? So if you know that these things that don't belong to their hours, it's none of your business to stop us from supporting Dee Mwango. Just shut up, as usually tell others. You also shut up, go and sleep. This time I'm a little bit tough, eh? That you always tell us to go away to stop supporting Dee Mwango, because Dee Mwango is always insulting us. Who told you that she's insulting us? First, we are just enjoying the tingle. Now let me ask you a question, guys. If you're not guilty, if I come out tomorrow morning and I say I hate you, you stop familiarizing me, you go do this and this and this. It's just a question. And then someone comes and attacks me. Who is guilty between me and that somebody who is guilty? Automatically, who feels it is that who is guilty. Now, since they are chasing Carrot like a snake, like a worm in the grass, she has to start supporting herself via these issues, because she's now being insulted by many people about what she's doing. That Dee Mwango insulted an elder. Which elder? Those elders who don't know how this game runs, let them sleep. Or let them stay in their homes. Who invited an elder to go and support Dee Mwango, by the way, guys? I'm not saying that you guys, you're bad. No, I'm not saying you're bad. But you hear what Carrot said. That Dee Mwango insults us, and she went ahead and insulted an elderly person. Hey! If you're an elderly person and you don't know your limits, that's what happens to you. I'm telling you. Whenever you don't know your limits, Those are the things that happen to you. So whenever, guys, we are on our YouTube channels or when we are watching some people, we have to get a limit. You have to know where we stop. We have to know how the thing go. This girl never insulted, because Dee Mwango is a well-grown-up girl. She's a well-brought-up lady. As you all know her, she cannot wake up tomorrow morning and say something that is not existing. We all know that better. But since Carrot, whenever she's speaking, she's looking for views. Carrot, I know you don't want to hear that. You even mentioned it in, in your content when you're speaking. That some people, they be there and say, Carrot is looking for content. You're looking for content, but in which way? In the bad way. We are all looking for content, by that. I always say that. For me, I don't deny. But Carrot, why do you deny? Sometimes you come on your platform and you start deceiving and feel you're not looking for. What are you looking for? Are they giving food? Excuse me. Are they giving food on YouTube, on people's YouTube channels, or on your YouTube channel? Don't tell me that whenever you sit behind your camera, they come and serve you chips and chicken. Because that is my favorite snack by now. Carol, don't tell me that whenever you sit behind your camera, they serve you your liquid that you call ginger tea or you call warm water. Sometimes you even deceive that it's wine, it's waraj. That is none of my business, but it concerns me somehow, somewhere, because at the end of the day, you come and start mentioning things that are not existing on the YouTube channel. And remember, it's a public what? It's a public channel whereby everyone watches. So we have to advise you. Guys, let me tell you something that made me laugh for sure. Carrot is seriously running mad with her gang. Seriously running crazy. Can you imagine? She said that, Dee Mwango, whenever you're doing your bad things, you're there in Jamaica, showing your half naked, dancing. Now you saw that they are going to blame you alone. You had to invite Sean. Shame on you, useless woman, wicked woman. You know why I'm calling you all that? How old is Sean? Let me ask you a question. Don't tell me that they just pull Shoni's ear whenever Dee Mwango is going, has to pull Shoni's ear. Shame on you. I just think that Shoni is also well off. She's better than you. That's why they are like sisters. They are friends. Because I know you. Carrot, I told you, never take the things, very serious sometimes, because you can't tell me, here that Dee Mwango just whenever she's doing a crime somewhere and when she's traveling, she has to get someone to commit a crime with. Don't tell me that now Dee Mwango, Sean is a partner in crime with Dee Mwango. Is Dee Mwango's partner in crime. Can you imagine? For sure. Black Diamond, where are you? Tomorrow I'm coming for you. Don't you think that you're saved? Today you're just saved by the bells. But tomorrow, I'm telling you, let me just reach there when you're uttering out nonsense. Now you look at this old woman who is behaving like a kid. That Dee Mwango called Sean so they can commit crimes together. They can be blamed together. Which crimes is Dee Mwango guys doing, for sure? For God's sake, tell me. If at all these guys are not the ones that are committing their crimes. That's why Carrot has been lost since the other incidents that happened. She was in the hiding. Now she has come back to shout for us. You think we don't know all that, Carrot? You intend not to be fearful, but you fear a lot. Carrot, you are a coward, but you don't accept. And for me, I know where they touch and you run away and you come back and tell us, I was very, very busy. I had given up on these things, but no, you are you're the one, you're the one yourselves who called me to come. Who called you, Carrot? Who called you for sure, if not money that brought you back? Carrot, let us not deceive people into the things. This is a job. You're working, whenever you don't put their video, it's hell. Why don't you mention the truth? Like we positive vibers. Now for me, I had to tell the truth that I was somehow busy and at the same time very sick. But I don't look bad. I look beautiful as usual. And falling sick is normal. Even if you tell your, even if you film when you are admitted in the hospital, we shall just even feel sympathy or sorry for you, and then even give you what you don't want to hear, to give you donations, you know, than hiding, deceiving people where you have not been. And if at all God had granted you a man of traveling abroad, I don't know, you would have stepped on our heads, Carrot, my dear. Carrot. Carrot, you better stop behaving like a kid. I hear that they are moving with Sean so they can make crimes together. Is Sean a young kid? Is she under 8? Doesn't she know what she wants? You're forgetting that these guys are travelers. Hmm? They have to vlog, they have to move in different countries. They're not supposed to sit there to wait for food to be put on their tables. No. They have to show us the world with the travelers. Because for us, we don't do one job, as in, we don't just react only. We are vloggers, we move, you've been seeing our videos. But Carrot, you're always deceiving people. You're always putting a blame. Ah, my dear woman, what is really disturbing your head? For sure, you're going to run mad. But before you run mad, for me, I'm here praying for you. Because I've been telling you this. I don't want you to run mad. Carrot, I still want you in the chat room. I still want to see you. And we are going to grow together, I'm telling you. 120 years. Because I want you to see the legacy that you're leaving if you don't change, you bad woman. You evil woman. If you don't leave people's children alone and do your own work. And look for content in a good way as we do. First, we are just here helping you, by the way, Carrot, if you don't know. We are here helping you to change. He even said that, I don't know, one day, Carrot, I would love to meet you and I cancel you one-on-one. One-on-one counseling. I'll give you that counseling for sure. Because you know what? He even went ahead and said that Dee Mwango is not intelligent. Guys, Carrot, let me ask you a question. Where do you count your intelligence from? Which weighing scale do you use to measure people's intelligence? For Christ's sake. Don't you see that for sure you're running out of what to tell people and you don't want to rest because this is a job? That's why you come out and start even mentioning things that are not existing, my dear sister. Aren't you seeing that you're going slowly by slowly? And people will lose you because you can't wake up tomorrow morning and you tell someone who knows how to look for food, who even helps you to get what to utter out. The nonsense that you always tell people, the bad heart that you always speak out and people know your true colors, and tomorrow morning you say that she's bad. Yet it's you who is bad at the end of the day, and he thinks who is bad. In fact, I told you, you have to respect Dee Mwango very much. You have to respect vloggers so much, because without those vloggers and the positive vibers, no food for you. So you have to pray for us so that every day we get what to do, so that you also get what to say. Are you getting the point? Are you getting? That's how the thing go. Yeah, slowly. We are learning. I told you, we shall learn. You either want it or not. Our learning with this is going to be a by force thing. I'm telling you. If you know, you know. If you don't know, Carrot, you're yet to know. Can you imagine? If I tell guys, we all know. If I tell Dee Mwango, how many so far guys have we had that are interested in Dee Mwango? Remember, that is her private life. But Carrot is so eager. I don't know why. Is it because, Carrot, for you already failed your life, you messed up with your life, you're already married, you cannot date anymore? I don't know now what is disturbing you into the things, you know. I'm not getting the thing go with you. Yeah? Can you imagine? You went ahead and said that the reason why the reason why Dee Mwango wants Jamaica so much, she wants to get a Jamaican man and a Jamaican passport. But that is a lie, she cannot get it. Can you imagine? Who are you to judge by that? Are you the president? Are you the prime minister? Are you the governor? Who are you in Jamaica to say that they cannot give her what she wants? And who are you to enter into her private a private part, or as in the private section? Who are you to enter into her privacy? You're not supposed to go into that part if you don't want us to enter into your part, your privacy. If Dee Mwango wants to get a man there, what's wrong with that? Isn't she? I told you, by the way, Carol, however much you do what, this girl is younger than you. Let us accept. You have to accept the truth. We have to accept that 4 years have gone. Dee Mwango is in her years, enjoying, jumping, you know. She has to do all that. This is her time of dating. This is her time of uttering out the guys that she doesn't want, of dropping them, you know. This is her time. For your time went off long time ago. But you're not accepting how the things go. I don't know why. Should we first take you in school and we teach you how the things run? Or and by the way, let me tell you a funny story. This is the woman also who came out and said that she was tired of doing these things. Guys, to be sincere, let me even be serious on this. Yeah? Don't laugh. How can Carrot really stop YouTube? How can she really get that she no longer wants to be a YouTuber, but people pulled her out? Who pulled you out? Stop lying. Stop lying. I'm repeating it. Stop your nonsense. Stop your rubbish. If you're tired, go and sleep. I don't know. Guys, there are sometimes when I say wonders shall never end. For sure. Wonders shall never end. Because this is the woman who even said, guys, I'm sorry to say this about the other point when she was comparing herself to Jim. No, not that. There is what she said when she was comparing herself on Dee Mwango. You know what she said? Even me, I can be in my house and I strip dance, but not outside. I have to do this with my man, and I dance and I buy those patras, G-strings, and I shake. For sure. For God's sake, guys. First look at Carrot, who's going to strip dance. Look at her and compare her still with my Empress Dee Mwango. How can that film be? How interesting will it be? How enjoyable will it be? Seeing Carrot seriously with her small skinny body trying to strip dance. Really? Carrot? For sure, my Carrot, let us just leave those things, me and you. Leave them to those of Dee Mwangos. Because if I sit and look, for sure it's really a big shame on you. Don't compare yourself to Dee Mwango. You never be Dee Mwango. Dee Mwango is Dee Mwango, and Carrot, your Carrot. And remember your years that you're having. Remember your years. You cannot compare your years to those of Dee Mwango's. Style up. Because sometimes, by the way, when you're seated there in your chair, I even think, oh, you're crazy or what? Parrot for sure, you're crazy. She even brought the things that Dee Mwango, she's a really bad girl. She's fond of attacking people. That we remember the incident when she attacked Nestor and Paris, and their accomplices, Uncle guys. Remember, I even made a video when they were accusing them that Dee Mwango was in the bush doing what? For sure. This girl is well equipped with a lot of work. She has a lot of videos to load. Now look at this Carrot, what she says. I told you, Carrot, never go back into things. There is no need of going backwards. Because the moment you go back, you're not going to get anything in this world. You're instead going to just lose. You're going to just lose the things. So you have to make sure that instead of um, bringing things that take you back, that are not even existing, that will even cause you to go to jail, why don't you leave those things by the way? Hmm? Why don't you leave those things alone? I always warn you on what you do. Remember, whenever you say something, the eyes are there watching you, and people keep their what? Their data. Tomorrow, if they come out, because Kumba, you said that you have a lot of lawyers. We shall see those lawyers one day that you always speak about. If you're forgetting that no one is above the law, my dear, no one is above the law. If I thought that was the thing, people wouldn't be, under the law. The presidents would be doing whatever they want. These politicians would just do whatever they wish. But to show that no one is above the law, that everyone is under it, that's why people are so peaceful. People are having order. Parrot, what's wrong with you? Why don't you one day behave like a married woman? Which married woman? A married woman who behaves well, who is willing to come out and speak sensible things, who is not going to sit there in the corner and start hating people who have done nothing to her. What's wrong with you, Carrot? Carrot, hey, my parrot. You're going to see. As the year ends, my dear, this ginger and the carbon and the receipts, they're not going to be easy on you. You better style up, my sister, otherwise. If you don't change, I use that word because I've seen your fellows being taken to court, being taken to police. You know your gang that you use to abuse people, to insult others, thinking that for you above the other Masumbukos, the JP's podcast, I don't know. Huh? You know your useless people that you sit with and you start familiarizing people who are not on you. People who are well off. People whom you not even reach, instead of asking them how they do things, you instead want to make hatred or to feel jealous upon them. Shame on you. Thank you very much, my viewers. Thank you for always listening to me. Thank you for always watching me. And thank you for always keeping the thumb up. Guys, continue keeping the thumb up. I love you. Guys, we are still learning German. Choose. May God give you whatever you want. Long live Uganda. Happy birthday, our pearl of Africa. See you on the 9th. Guys, Ugandans, when we are celebrating our independence, I can't forget that. I'm a Ugandan. Shalom.